In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. The right side hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Why, Tony? Oh, right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught by his back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Oh, right. 18. That's it. Look the hot.
Again, Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
All right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Now, what's it? 18. What's it?
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Stroud to throw on first down. Gets his running back. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
The right side, Noel has it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he could have a free play here. Completed to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Running it after the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain.
From the gun, Stroud. Has it in close. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Offensive line fast. Out and cut on the right side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3.
They are going for it. Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
On 1st down, they'll run. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Oh, hey. Hey, we no more. 18. What's up?
To the air, Stroud. Brought in close to the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
19 yards. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Oh, hey. 18. What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Go get him.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, let's go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Forced it on the ground game, works for the touchdown. The Texans get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
14. Bills nothing.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hulls in this punt at the 8. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Pressure comes. Stroud taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
18, what's that? Speed left, speed left. 11. Look to high.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Here we go. 18. Hey, Uno Mars.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On the quick, right?
First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here's Stroud again. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stroud completes it quick. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Going ground on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal. He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on third and goal.
It's now third
Why,
and goal.
Tony. Here we go. Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Fourth and goal.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Here we go. Hey, a little more. Let the high.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. And this is gonna be a Houston touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bills have a first down.
And the Bills, first down. A gain of 12.
They send the killer in motion left. First down throw for Allen. And we put everything he's got behind it. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Texans are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Taken in by Noel. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, Allen. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Allen on third down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for Bills. First down.
They put a receiver in motion right.
First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Buffalo first. Man in motion here. They give here to the motion man. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's on target. Puka Nacua. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. Breaks free in the center of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. They broke out the designed run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Texans 24, Bills 6.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
18, 19 Texas. South.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
11. Here we go.
Blitz coming for Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down.
This ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Bucky. Swap. Mother swap.
To the air, Stroud. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Strad to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Go right side. Noel has it. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Why, Tony?
Throwing is Stroud. On the move, headed right. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Ready? Hey, Uno. 19 Texas. Hey, south.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Collins. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Bill 6.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Round 80.
Throwing here, Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Bills.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Allen gonna throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. To the air again, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Nakua, the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
319!
Desperation time here. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Don't tell these guys the odds partner. They call the right play at the right time. Gain 13 on 4th and 10. That's enough for a 1st down. Again, Allen to the air. That's Laporta again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long, it's Allen. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
4th and forever coming up. They'll go, Allen. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's Stroud. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Alert the hot. Oh, ready. 18.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Has room down the left sideline. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Stroud throwing here on first. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been throwing for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And once again, they can't connect. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. 1st down throw for Allen. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Bills. 1st down.
Allen now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Throw secured by George Pickett. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Buffalo.
Now Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Buys time, rolling right. Completed right side to Addison. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
56.
They send a man in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. They kick the running back in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Tony. Why Tony? Yeah.
1st down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he hits hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans looking like they'll start this season with a win. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
19 Texans.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Stroud's going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Fits it through the middle. Free inside the 30. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Hits the slant. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bills cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Look the hot, look the hot. 19 Texans. 18. That's right.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Ow, good tonight. 11. South.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He finds Johnston. And they are all the way to that red zone. Looking quickly here.
And the Texans, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
There's a give on 1st and goal. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Hey, uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Texans closing in, and they get to him. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
All right. 118. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. He's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
19 Texas. 18. What's that? Look the hot. 11.
First down throw by Stroud. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over.